Honestly, it's meant to be summer. We've got fog breath.
It's pretty cold and miserable.
Go out live, they said.
The crowd doesn't care. They're all having fun, and so are we. It's a big night here tonight because this is actually the first time that there's been a major event like this happen in the centre of the city since it reopened. So people don't care about the weather. They've come out anyway in their puffer jackets, though.
Yeah, and we wandered through today. It's looking really cool, really cool. What you don't see at the moment, though, is actually to the right of us and just over behind the camera there, it's still looking like a bit of a construction zone. And I heard on the radio today, but they reckon the rebuild is like between 3 and 5% complete. So that's how much they've got to go.
But imagine how amazing it's going to look when it's done.
I know, right? Behind us,
30 years time.
Behind us are shops that are still in the state they were during the earthquake. There's mannequins that are still wearing clothes, the same clothes they were. They're the only mannequins in the world that are out of fashion.
There are still cups of tea in cafes. It's crazy.
But I tell you what, tonight is not about thinking about that stuff. Tonight's about celebration, and Tamati is with the man who's got the music to celebrate with, Jason Kerrison. Tamati.
Hey, thank you, mate. We are standing here. You can probably barely hear us. There's quite a bit of noise going on in the background, but that's adding to the whole street party atmosphere. I'm with the boys from Op Shop. Hello, lads.
G'day, Tamati.
Jason and our good friend
This is
Matt and Bobby.
Bobby.
Yes. All proud Cantabs, actually. They're the headline act tonight on the show, on the stage back there. We've talked about this recently, Jace, about nerves.
Yeah.
You know, going into the show tonight. You are the headline act, all of you guys. Are you nervous right now?
Yeah, actually, I get nervous before every single show, and I think it's a good thing. I think when you start actually realising, harnessing that energy, you know, one side it's called nerves, but and another it might be called excitement. So I think it's, you know, just changing the vibe and using that energy once you get on stage.
I like that. And I also like how there's plenty of people here despite the crappy weather. Lads, can we agree that the weather's a little bit meh right now?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's not great. Not great. Not the welcome we were hoping for.
No, but you're going to change that atmosphere in only a couple of hours. Of course, the big event is New Zealand Cup and Show Week. Growing up in Canterbury, you boys have been to a gig or two during the week, I'm sure, growing up.
Yeah.
Got a story for me?
Oh, rather not, but yeah, sure. Yeah, I remember in the Cup Week, actually. Well, Cup Week to me, I remember at school, actually, I didn't go to Cup Week a lot. At school, a lot of kids would take time off and go with their families to Cup Week. I noticed my teachers would take time off. We'd end up having a lot of time off from school. One of my teachers was Minister Jerry Brownlee, so I kind of figured out later on that's probably what he was doing.
Right.
Yeah. But I ended up getting a karaoke job and hosting karaoke actually at those cup shows. And
Doing entertainment while the Cup
doing
Week's
entertainment while it's happening, and I could have very well ended up being a karaoke host. Well, kind of have been ended up doing that.
Kind of sorts. One of the big things about Cup Week is, of course, sharing it with your friends and your family. Who are you going to be sharing it with, Jason?
Actually, I've brought my girlfriend Lara down from Italy to meet my dad and enjoy Cup Week. So she's come down today from Auckland and hang out in Canterbury. She's around somewhere.
Here she is over here. Hello, Lara.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. You're in for a great week. I'm telling you, there is nothing cooler than Cup Week. Boys, come here. Give the girls some advice for surviving Cup Week. Give me one piece of advice. Come on.
Sunscreen.
Don't drink too much if you can avoid it. I don't think you'll be able to avoid it though. That's the thing.
All right.
Try.
You'll try?
I try.
All right. Take care of it. I hope you guys have a really good time tonight. The act starts at 9:15. If you're in Christchurch, come on down. Bring an umbrella as well. I'm sure it's going to be brilliant.
My umbrella away. More for me. It doesn't matter. I'm really enjoying the retro vibe behind me. This is the Hat and Hair event